Remember very well how we were at a complete loss in the days following Yolanda. Where do we get relief goods? How do we bring them? How do we transport them to the people that are in need? I remember when I first arrived in Tacloban, there were 3 vehicles in the whole of Leyte that were still functioning. And these were the people who came, the NGOs, the different countries, even the private corporations who came. And they helped us in every way that they could, in both the relief, both in the rescue, and even in the rehabilitation and the rebuilding of Tacloban. And for that, they would come and they would bring all that we needed. They would bring relief goods, they would bring water, they would bring water purifiers, they would bring fuel, they would bring transportation. And we could not have survived without that. And so it is impossible to overstate how important it is to us what you did for us after Yolanda and in the years subsequent to Yolanda, where you never left us. You stayed with us and stayed with us for years until you could see that we had recovered. And for that, we owe you a depth of gratitude that we will never be able to repay. To all the national leaders, all the local leaders, then and now, the private sector, the international, local organizations, volunteers, donors, accept our eternal gratitude.
We come from here. We live here. This is our home. So until our home is put back into its proper condition, then there's really no way we can stop. Because we did not want to come. Because if we had come, then we would take up resources and assets that were sorely needed at the time. You know, if you come here, somebody will have to secure you, you will have to have a vehicle, you have to have a place to stay, they have to feed you. In the first few days, they simply did not have that capability. So we said, let's get out of the way, let people do as much as they can. Now that we have found that we hear that the conditions are better and we can move around without getting in the way of the relief operations, then that's why I came at this time.